Hey guys, Rogue Orange here, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be doing a rant video. You shouldn't expect many of these from me, but I felt in the context of my video game preferences, this was absolutely necessary. MLB The Show 26 last week released their first gameplay trailer for the new title. And let me just say that I am not impressed with this game at all. I have played MLB The Show 16 all the way up until MLB The Show 25. Every year I have played this game. Every year I have given it a chance. And this year, the growing content of the fan base has finally reached the point where I'm joining that discontent. There is absolutely no excuse for San Diego studios to be doing what they are doing right now with the MLB The Show series. Truly, there is no excuse at all. First and foremost, the graphics. Oh my God, the graphics, man. Take a look at these graphics. All right, MLB The Show 19. There's Bryce Harper swinging a baseball bat. That's pretty dope. That's awesome. This was released in 2019 on the PlayStation 4. Then here is a screen capture of King Felix from the gameplay trailer of MLB The Show 26 on the PlayStation 5. Is there absolutely any explanation or any excuse at all why in 7 years, in 2 different console generations, that these graphics look exactly the same? Absolutely striking similarity that I can't tell which ones. If you didn't tell me which one was from which year, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. If I didn't do this research myself, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Now let's look at another baseball franchise, one that you can't even get in America. Professional Baseball Spirits is a Konami baseball series released only in Japan for the PlayStation, and at one time the Nintendo Switch as well. But that's besides the point. The point is, here is what Professional Spirits Baseball 2019 looked like in 2019 on the PlayStation 4. It doesn't look bad, could look better, but doesn't look terrible. And then this is what Professional Baseball Spirits 24-25 looks like on the PlayStation 5 in 2024. Striking, different, lifelike visuals, lifelike animations. Nothing feels stale, nothing feels terrible about it, right? Like if you put that in front of me and you didn't tell me that was a video game, I might have not thought that that was a video game. I might have thought that that was a real Nippon professional baseball broadcast. And it's not just a promotional screenshot, and it's not just a Professional Spirits Baseball, marketing thing where, oh, here's a screenshot of how good the game can look. The game does look that good. I pre-ordered the game when it first came out. I pre-ordered it from Amazon Japan. And on a 4K TV, this game looks lifelike compared to MLB The Show. It is a night and day difference. Professional Baseball Spirits is 2 years older than MLB The Show 26, and the graphics comparison and animation comparison is not close. It's not close. Konami listens to fan feedback. They don't push out a game every single year. They take their time, they polish it up, they make sure it's a game that people want to play. It is a game where people use it as a comparison of what a baseball game should be. Even in another language, it is still a better baseball game than MLB The Show, dare I say it. And that's just it. And you look not only at the graphics, but just generally the direction of the series. What have they done in franchise besides maybe slightly adjusting the trade hub? What have they done for franchise mode that's made it worth playing year after year after year after year and getting the same thing? Road to the Show. You added new college teams, 11 new college teams. Does that improve the overall immersion at all? Because you only play like 4 games in college. You play like 2 high school games and maybe like 4 college games, and then you're in the show. Does that really? It doesn't feel immersive, first of all. So why does adding more college teams matter? It just feels more bloated. The small afterthought feels more bloated because you chose to make some aesthetic changes rather than some overhaul. Not only that, but you have the absolute gall to feature the World Baseball Classic and the Tokyo Dome in this game. Is it in Road to the Show, where if you have a certain nationality, your character can go and play for that team. Or in franchise mode, you can have an off season where your players can elect to go to the World Baseball Classic. No, they didn't do that. They only have it available to Diamond Dynasty, and that's another problem, is Diamond Dynasty. That they're focusing on the online modes. Players like me, people who like franchise and career modes, they don't care about Diamond Dynasty. They don't care about card packs. They don't care about stubs. They don't care about playing online with other players. They don't care about unlocking stadiums and uniforms and all this other stuff. They don't care about that. What they care about is a good baseball experience. And there's no excuse. There's genuinely no excuse. I would dare say NBA 2K, as trash as that series is, that has a better franchise mode than MLB The Show. You have these rule changes you can make. You can relocate many teams. You can have league realignments. You have a better, just everything. Everything feels more flushed. Everything feels more realistic. Everything feels more grounded. It doesn't try to, throw in some. It doesn't try to throw in some new trade system and call it a day. They actually tried to make it a decent franchise mode, and even now with their lack of attention to it, they've put together something that's, I would say, is better. And I don't really watch the NBA, and I think their franchise mode is great. Madden, I would even put Madden in second place. I would put Madden in second place because at least there you can do more flushed out relocation, and you can do more. You have coaching trees. You can make your coaches better instead of just firing ones with bad attributes and hiring ones with better attributes. There's more depth to it. And not only that, but the stadiums, you can upgrade the stadiums. You can do other things. You can rebuild stadiums, for goodness sakes. MLB The Show does not let you do that. You can either use a custom stadium or one that already exists, and that's no fun. And then you have the freaking, oh my god, the cutscene. The cutscene for when your player gets elected to the Hall of Fame. Look at this. That is disgusting. It is 2026. This level of detail is inexcusable. Now, with getting back to the graphics, I would say that there would be some sort of benefit of the doubt. There would be benefit of the doubt if there was some sort of good reason for this to happen. There is no that you could say, oh, we're trying to compensate for the other console generations. They're no longer produced for the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. It's strictly Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. That's all they do for now. So where's the excuse there? And second of all, you would think maybe, if they would have added more gameplay elements, or if they adjusted gameplay things that people actually wanted to see adjusted, then maybe, just maybe, you could overlook the graphics being bad and say, you know what, the graphics aren't great, but it's still a good game. They don't do that either. They make such minimal adjustments to this game to the point where it doesn't feel like it really changes. And that's really what's going on here, is it's following the Madden formula. A long time ago, in a not too distant past, San Diego Studios was told, listen, you have the greatest sports franchise on the market right now. You are the mecca of sports development. You are doing everything right. You are doing everything to make the fans happy. You're doing everything to bring the sport justice. You are doing everything you can to make this game innovative and fun and worth talking about and worth purchasing. They heard that. And they decided not to try anymore. They got exactly the praise they wanted, and to hell with the rest of it, and they just stopped trying with, the whole series. Because truthfully, what has actually changed in the last 5 years aesthetically, beyond aesthetic? I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. They took away features, they bring features back. It's literally the Madden formula. We took this away. Fans hated we did that. They brought it back. Oh, look, it's new. No, it's not new. We've seen this before. It's something you shouldn't have removed in the first place. And not only that, but how tired is your series that you have another cover athlete that is the same as it was in 2018? There are so many young, bright, and up-and-coming stars in Major League Baseball that you could have chosen, and you go with Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, the guy who didn't even get to who has not even won a World Series yet in his career. He had a great rookie season. I'm willing to accept that for why he got on MLB The Show 18's cover. Why he's on this year's cover, I could not begin to explain why that doesn't make any sense. It's insane that this company, that this studio is so tone deaf with what the fans actually want and what actually makes sense for their franchise going forward. I'm done. I'm done playing MLB The Show. I really am. I will stick with MLB The Show 25. I'm not buying MLB The Show 26. If someone gives it to me on the street for free and says, here, I hated this, you have it, I'll take it. I'll take it. I may never play it, but I'll take it. I am not willingly going out and buying this game on my own. I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not doing anything. This is the one video I'm ever going to make on this series, so as long as it continues on the direction that it is. And I may have repeated myself a lot during this rant, but truthfully, this is unfiltered, this is unscripted, this is unrehearsed. This is how I feel about this franchise and about the series as it is right now. San Diego Studios is failing. They're failing the fans, they're failing the people who love baseball, they're failing the future generations who want good baseball games. Like, if you want a really good baseball game, MVP Baseball 2005. Or if you want a good MLB The Show game, go play MLB The Show 16. Like, any game before MLB The Show 20 is a great game that I would recommend playing. And you know what? Truthfully, outside of the rosters, you're going to get the same experience. Truthfully, you're going to get the same experience. You may have to dust off your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One. But truthfully, I would recommend playing any game before 2021. Truthfully. All right, and that's gonna do it for this video. I need to go take a moment and breathe. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Shout out to Poggers. You'll save 10% if you use my code or if you follow the link in the description. All of my social links are also in the description. Anyways, my name's Bernard Orange. I'll see you later. Peace.